Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition. As we left off, we were here in Henselt's camp where we basically got talked to for a period of time by numerous people, and my head was all in a spin, and I decided to sort of end the session so I could come here and just take a look and get a grip on what I was trying to achieve. So, apparently, we didn't know about this. We're going to find Adam Pangratt for an arm wrestling contest. A little bit of side action. But we're also looking to lift the curse, which is no small feat, apparently. So, we need to acquire artifacts of the battle, apparently, representing the virtues and horrors of war, and the symbol of courage was one of them. So we need to acquire around the camp about some kind of a symbol of courage. Then we have this one here. There's some kind of a conspiracy theory going on. Deathmold and Henselt both make mention of some soldiers having hold of some kind of a coin or something, and yeah, some kind of a conspiracy theory going on which we need to investigate. And this whole curse situation. Apparently we need to go and search the site of Sabrina Glefisig's execution to learn how the execution played out, and then our goal is to recreate the execution. Recreate it using the very same items that have been used during the event. And finally, we need to find the Dunbanner's standard, Vandergrift's sword, and a piece of Selkirk's armour. And finally Henselt's medallion. I assume that these are linked in a way to this execution thing. But all of this is going to have to be played out as we meander around the camp. And we actually do have a map marker. I have the side quest highlighted, the Adam Pangratt side quest. And he's like literally just over the road over here. Isn't that something else? Absolutely tons of tents. So this is Deathmold's tent. I did say that I'm going to be sort of taking items at my will. Although I am actually approaching maximum capacity. All this. Loot and plunder to your heart's content. I'm going to take them inside. Look at this view. Absolutely wonderful, eh? Hi guys! Oh, Angelo!
I smell a tamari.
Maybe you do. Think that's a bad thing? I'm drawn to the beauty. And we have some more over here, some more goodies. You don't mind me, old chappie. I'm just taking what's lying about the place.
Grown lads with their arses in the around the tents like idiots.
254. Oh, we've got another suckling pig situation going on here. And care for a spot of luncheon. Oops. Oh, come on, move! Right, this should be Adam Pangratt by the looks of it.
The whole camp's gone berserk.
Indeed it is! Well, well, well.
Grown lads with their arses in the air.
I've heard certain things about you, Mr. Pangratt. I hear you're a mean arm wrestler. But you haven't yet met the meanest of them all. One white-haired wolf, Geralt of Rivia. Arm of steel, they say. Bionic arm, others cry. Yes. Right, is this the last bit? Oh, I looted these already. I think I've looted them already. So, we've loaded this camp, so we'll go and speak with Adam Pangratt.
Lads with their arses in the air.
There we go.
Scavenging around the tents like idiots.
Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk, dog of war.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Is he really tall, or am I like on at the bottom of a slope? Where do we start?
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Sign of the times indeed.
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun Banner, the collected armies of the North probably would have shattered into bits. Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colhorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation. Like in every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps, and a bit of luck.
Yes, never overlook a bit of luck.
Must be fatiguing fighting all the time.
I took a little time off recently, something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my craft, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
I knew one of your kind once. A woman by the name of Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This profession requires cold calculation.
Okie dokie, cold indeed, right.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it, we're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the wraiths.
How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
How fast?
it's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps 2 a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry.
Hooray indeed, so should we really be messing about arm wrestling? Of course we should! Yes, this might be of interest. How's much Henselt paying him? Because then when we get our reward after hopefully solving this curse situation, we expect to be paid more.
Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000 Novigrad crowns awaits, to be divvied up between those who survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
Yes, I wonder if I could slay them all and take that 20,000 prize for myself. A more evil witcher might do that, but not me, no. I talk a fair game. Anyway, arm wrestling time. Better limber myself up
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Oh,
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bart Bargy. I remember him. Strong for a peasant.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with an Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Want to wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangratt for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders.
ah, damn it. Thought it was too easy just to come wading in and beat the big man himself. Gotta go through a few minions first, eh? Right, tell me who I gotta fight. It's a good thing, of course, because every time I beat somebody, I'm probably gonna get some money out of it.
Who should I challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company. Then there's Magnus, the camp blacksmith.
I'll try them.
Watch out for Magnus. As I see it, he could easily do his work with no tools.
Let's go. Let's go where? For a drink?
Steady on, White Wolf. You've yet to beat all the strong men.
Ah, right, that's the arm wrestling. Let's go. That's okay. Getting ahead of myself. Just
Where are
slightly.
these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they were pitching camp?
So we got some competitors to defeat. 4 of them to be precise, so we'll get to them in good time. Should we do them all in one go, or should we just sort of peruse the camp first? I don't know. We'll peruse the camp first, I think. We'll keep this as the tracked quest, but we'll just sort of go around. It's a pity I can't use a mouse to show where I want to point on the screen, but I'm going to sort of start off at the bottom left-hand of the bottom left-hand side of the camp, work in a sort of an anti-clockwise fashion, move towards the top tents. That seems to be where most of the action is, at the top tents.
Morons.
We'll just skirt around the bottom edge to start with. There is this prisoner here to talk to as well. We might as well do that whilst we're here. And then there's this whole pit situation, which I don't know. Do we gamble on fights or can we take part? That's another question we need to sort of figure out.
Audrey!
How'd you do?
Where are you?
No talking to the prisoner.
I want to talk to him.
No talking to the prisoner. What do you want?
To talk to the prisoner. What do you think I want? I'm not here to chat about the weather.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go. Now.
How the hell am I supposed to gain his bloody trust? He didn't sort of give the game away.
Audrey, where are you?
What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. He didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Can I talk to him?
No, Chan. Trust needs to...
Okay, so we need to build up some trust. How on earth are we going to do that?
How'd you do?
Audrey,
No
where
talking to
are
the prisoner.
You flaming okay. So this is the...
Audrey, where are you?
yeah, so we're going down here in anti-clockwise fashion.
Aldrin, where are you?
What are you harping on about, you drunk?
What do you want?
Yeah, who is this Aldrin?
I heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for it.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Aldrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot.
I'm done with this course.
In servicia veritas. Find Aldrin.
Aldrin, where are you?
I want to speak to him again. I could have asked him about the coins. I should have asked him about the coins first. You damn drunkard. Probably knows nothing. Everyone's looking for this Aldrin fella. Aldrin! Bring it on, Cadwady Camp. Yeah, so we're ready to speak with his other strong men here. In servicia veritas. What a name for a quest. Several soldiers, all drunk like lords, were searching for their lost drinking buddy. Geralt decided to help them, have I? Okay. For he hoped that the grateful soldiers will turn into a mine of information about the conspiracy against Henselt. Okay. I get you thinking here,
I'm done
Geralt.
with this cursed place.
I get you thinking.
Square coins.
I wonder if this place just comes alive at night time. It is 7 o'clock in the evening. Maybe come back after dark, perhaps?
Hello, damn it. Salutations.
Greetings and salute. I love the word salutations. Are you screaming and all?
What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
Yes. Maybe we could just take a bit of downtime. Have a chat over a beer. Maybe he'll spill the beans on something.
Let me buy you a beer.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Is that all I can ask? I'm a little bit disappointed. That's all he's asked. That's all we can ask. What the hell's a Virgin of Edern, anyway?
What do you know about the Virgin of Edern?
No one's ploughed her.
I'm serious.
They say she'd killed a dragon. Those Eternians have gone silly about her.
I heard the story about the dragon is true.
What of it? That don't mean she should be crowned queen.
True, but people follow her.
Folks are fools and like freaky things.
Saskia's a freak.
Maidenhood intact and hunting dragons. Ever heard of a stranger lass?
Oh, Saskia is this Virgin of Edern.
What do you want?
Let me buy you.
All right.
Okay, so we asked about the Virgin of Edern. Now let's ask about, well, sort of bring up death molding conversation. See what this guy has to say about him.
Deathmold summoned me.
Oh, fuck.
What are you afraid of?
Hard enough to get inside Detmold's quarters, but bloody impossible to leave.
I'm sober. I think I'll be able to find the door.
You won't scoff if you'd seen the broken bones, the gouged out eyes, or men so crazy they didn't recognize their own mothers. It's true that Detmold tortures anyone who wrongs him, even in the slightest. They say the sorcerer maid Henselt burns Sabrina at the stake. Detmold's so strong at Henselt's side, it's a bad thing. Very bad.
Very bad indeed.
What do you want?
Okay, and the final thing, we can ask him over a
Alright.
glass of beer. Work.
I'm looking for work.
With me?
Maybe Henselt needs a witcher.
Henselt needs a brain.
I heard his soldiers love him.
Back in the day, yes, Henselt was like a brother. In war, he drank what we did, ate the same grub, and ploughed the same whores as us.
When did that change?
When he started believing he's invincible.
He had to give up on Edern 3 years ago.
What of it? They convinced him he hadn't lost. Get it? It was all that witch's fault. See? And he believed him. Had the witch killed till she was dead. Now he's all important. La-di-da. He's just not the same Henselt. But you'll find work, I wager. All kinds of monstrosities prowl the ravines.
Okie dokie.
What do you want?